Hey guys, this is a clean with me / nighttime cleaning. Usually some things that I do after my daughter goes to sleep. Right now, just unloading the dishwasher, getting everything put back in its place. This is my silverware drawer, something that's pretty organized in my house. Probably one of the only things that's really super organized in my home. And then just continuing to unload all of the dishes in the dishwasher. Please ignore the hormonal acne on my face. If anyone has any tips or anything that has worked for them, please comment below and let me know. Been trying a few different things, but nothing seems to really be working for me. So if you have any suggestions, I would definitely appreciate it. Like I said, just continuing to put away all of my dishes. My cabinet behind me is pretty messy back there. I live in a pretty small apartment with not a lot of storage space, so especially in the kitchen, it's hard to know where to put all of the extra stuff that I have. So just putting away bowls, like I said, getting everything organized, unloading that dishwasher. That's my daughter's little plate. I like how it has like the different separate areas on there. It makes it really nice to put different portions and different types of food so they don't get onto each other. Next, just washing my hands so that I can finish doing the dishes in my sink. I only have a one-sided sink, which makes things a little bit difficult, I would say, but it is probably a good thing that I'm not able to let dishes pile up for a really long time, because I feel like if I had a larger sink, that would possibly happen. Now just cleaning out a water bottle. I have this really nice tiny little brush set that I found at Walmart. It works really well. I wish I would have had this when my daughter was young and had bottles. So if anyone has any young children that use bottles, this was a really good set. I can't remember the brand, but I think they had a couple different options at Walmart, and I'm sure they have a lot of other options on Amazon or at Target or any places like that. So just wiping out the sink, getting everything a little bit more clean. Typically, I will clean my sink not super often, but sometimes with some special sink cleaner. Next, this is just my nice little shelf. I have a hard time getting the cups in with trying to hold the camera, but I got this off of Amazon, which is really nice for small spaces. It helps me with a little bit of organization for the cups, so I don't have to put them all in my cabinet. And then next to that was the brush holder. You could kind of see a little bit. And this is the before of what my dishes looked like, all of them in the dishwasher, and then there's a couple that didn't get cleaned, so that was the after. So just getting that closed up. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and clean my stove top. This is a pretty annoying process just because I have to take out all of the burners, and the little pans underneath get super dirty really quickly and they stain. and they're just kind of a pain in the butt to clean. And I just feel like it's not worth getting new ones at this point. So I'm just picking up the stove so I can get underneath. And I think this cleaner is from Scrub Daddy, I believe. I tore off the wrapping, the paper around it when I opened it. So, and then the little sponge that I have is just a Scrub Mommy that's pretty old and probably needs to be replaced. But just getting under there so I can get it nice and clean. I love having a clean stove. It makes me feel like my whole kitchen is clean. And it probably should be clean more often, but I feel like it's just hard when you're constantly cooking and making new things. It feels like you clean it and then it just gets dirty so quickly after that. So I'm finished wiping down the stove, so I'm just going to leave it sit there for a little while and then come back and finish cleaning it because I wanted to let the cleaning product kind of do its job and so I don't have to scrub as hard. So this next part is just sorting my laundry. I had let it pile up, but we had gone on vacation out of town for a few days, and so that's why there's such an enormous pile of this in my living room. So I'm just trying to get it all sorted so that I can go ahead and do all of the different loads. And while I'm doing this, I'm currently trying to finish The Secret Life of the American Teenager. I watched this when I was a lot younger, and I don't remember if I ever finished it, and I don't remember it being as long as it was. So just kind of like one of my guilty pleasure TV shows that I like to watch while I'm either like working from home or if I am just sorting laundry. I tend to not watch a lot of TV just because I have a little one and I don't really like to have it on when she's around unless she's watching something. And I'm sure most of you know, just for time's sake, when you have children, it just makes it really hard to kind of sit down and watch a show as you're always distracted and there's probably 100 other things that you should be doing. And I really enjoy at night to try to wind down reading a book. I really enjoy reading. So if anyone has any good book recommendations, if you want to put those down in the comments below. So I try to do that if I can instead of watch a lot of TV. So just getting through, again, this really large pile of laundry. It's always hard to let it pile up this much, but I'm sure I'm not the only one it happens to. As I'm sorting these piles, I wonder if anyone else with their child that gets lots of stains on their clothing, if they separate those clothes into one pile and then have another pile of just the clothes that don't have stains on them, or if I'm the only one that has to do that so that I remember to stain treat them before I just throw them in the washer, because I have definitely done that before and it just makes it 10 times harder to get the stain out. And I feel like if I leave that pile of laundry sit for a while, I will totally forget what is stained and what is not stained. I feel like that is part of being a parent. It is just really hard to remember little things like that. So thank goodness I am almost done with all of this laundry. Just have a couple more things to sort. And then this is the before of my kitchen area and the stove. And There's my Instant Pot. I keep that on the counter just because I don't have a lot of storage. Same with my toaster and my Keurig. And then this is the after. I just feel like the stove looks so much more shiny and clean, and it makes me really happy to see that it is nice and clean. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.